Lady boss energy, yeah, she knows the way. You can finally speak of love and light any time of day. Lady boss energy, this one she got the vibe. Never stop questioning, never tell a lie. Never stop questioning, never tell her lies. He was gotta do it, he don't leave with bad to miss you. Alright. Lady boss energy, this one she got the vibe. Never stop questioning, never tell a lie.
What's good, family? This is Lady Boss Energy, where we uplift, motivate, and inspire each other. Let's get our shit together. If you haven't already, please like, comment, subscribe, and if you know somebody who you think would enjoy watching this, share with them. So, today's video, we are looking at how to become unrecognizable, how to make the changes that we need to make within ourselves to be somebody nobody recognizes. In a positive way, though. I say this all the time. It is uncomfortable for a little while. It's going to be. It has to be. We are healing parts of ourselves that we have pushed deep down inside of us for years. Some of us have 20, 30 years of bad habits and running from the things within ourselves that we don't like. It's time to face them. It's the only way this world is going to change. We can change the world one person at a time. And I love you. And I believe in you. And listen, I cut all my hair off, okay? I have been afraid of change my whole life. I have ran from change. Change? Hell no. No, I'm not doing it. That was my mindset. Until I realized I don't want to be who I was. I don't want to be that scared, afraid, insecure, egotistic little girl running from myself anymore. I didn't want to be her. And so I started facing my demons. I started becoming friends with them. I no longer try to act like there isn't that part of me. There's that part in all of us. Look at the world. You see how evil it is, right? So that is people choosing to allow the dark within them to consume and rule them. And we don't do this on this channel. No, baby. On this channel, we got what it takes to be the best version of ourselves. We got what it takes to overcome and stand up against those demons within ourselves and face them and tell them you love them. That's how we win. We win with love. We win with compassion. We win with empathy. We win with kindness. You don't fight dark with dark. You will not, listen, if you have a table and you turn the lights completely off, okay? It's completely dark, right? But if you turn the light on, there's still that shadow underneath the table. But if you shine light underneath the table, there will be no more darkness. That is how we make this world a better place. And we can do it together. It's affirmation time. It's affirmation time. Affirmation time. Hey. Our first affirmation for today says, doors for success open for me before I even ask. If you move and live your life in the vibration that you already have it, it is going to be yours no matter what. But you have to become that version of yourself. You have to stop abandoning yourself. You have to stop allowing the negative part of you control you. You are the only person that can change that, my friend. And our second affirmation for today say, I listen to my intuition and trust it to guide me. Take a moment for silent reflection to listen to your inner voice when faced with a choice. I love that. Start tuning into yourself, because that feeling that you get in your gut, that is your intuition. When you are faced with a challenge or a choice, and you feel if you just sit still, quiet your mind, and don't make a decision right away, but sit with that decision, you'll feel if it's the right decision or not. A lot of times our mind will say, yeah, do this. And we turn off that feeling in our gut. We feel it like, no, I shouldn't do that. But we listen to our mind like, you know what? Forget it. I'm going to do it. I don't even care. And that's why our life is the way it is, because we don't make the right choices. And our quote of the day, because a quote a day keeps the mediocre away. When you want to attract something into your life, make sure that your actions don't contradict your desires. So, if you want the love of your life, who is going to respect you and honor you and love you unconditionally, you have to become that version of yourself. You have to become the person you desire your person to be. There's no way around it, or you're going to continue to find yourself in pointless, toxic situations with relationships, with an intimate partner, or friendships. You are going to have to be in solitude, and it's going to get lonely. You're going to have times when you feel bored. When you sit with yourself in silence and you learn to enjoy your own company. Listen, I am alone 24/7. Unless I'm at class, I am alone. I had a person in my life. It was my ex. And he was financially helping me because I needed that support. But it was toxic. And I have not been with him in over a year. I have been celibate for over a year. And I made it very clear to him, we are never going to be back together. But he constantly overstepped my boundaries. And I had to get to a point in my life. I had a class on Friday. And my facilitator called me out. And she was like, how can you say that you are this person, but you're not, your actions don't align with who you want to be and with who you want to have as a partner? I wouldn't want my partner still being friends with his ex that he was intimate with. Does it bother me if he has female friends? No, absolutely not. But if he has been intimate with her, I don't want him being her friend. So why would I think it's okay for me to behave that way? Even if he is helping me financially, where is the trust in the universe? Where is the trust within myself? And it might get uncomfortable, but that's okay. Because your decisions and your actions have to align with who you want to have in your life. It has to align with who you want to be. I know this is a really long intro. I apologize, but it's got to be said. It's got to be said. Become the person that you desire to be. That's all there is to it. And our cheesy joke of the day, because what is a day without a cheesy joke? Why did the can crusher quit his job? Do you give up? Because it was soda pressing. Because it was so depressing. Do you get it? Ain't nothing to it but to do it. let's get straight into it.
The next 6 months, I want you to become addicted to these 7 habits and you'll be unrecognizable. Number 1, wake up at 5 o'clock a.m. Waking up early means you're already ahead of everyone else and it gives you more time to work out. Plan your day, work on your business, be productive and more. It's a huge life hack that not many use. Number 2, take a 30-minute walk in nature. Nature is proven to help you get rid of any stress or anxiety, increase your happiness, and improve your mood. It's one of the best life hacks for improving your overall day. Number 3, write down your thoughts the previous night. Writing before bed will improve your sleep quality. Write about your goals for tomorrow, what you're grateful for, and any negative thoughts. This will improve your mentality. Number 4, spend 1 hour a day exercising to have a good mental. You also need to have good physical health. Exercise by running, gym, and more. This will strengthen and tone your body. Number 5, sit in silence for 10 minutes a day. Your mind is racing with hundreds of thoughts every minute. Take 10 minutes to sit in silence. Practice mindfulness, give your mind a break, and be present in the moment. This is an underrated habit for your mental health. Also, put your phone in another room to have no distractions. Number 6, create a proper sleep schedule. Sleep is essential for your performance, mental health, stress level, and overall mood. Do these 4 things to get deep quality sleep. No screen 2 hours before bed. No eating 2 hours before bed. Make a room cooler and use blackout curtains. Number 7, learn a high-income skill for 30 minutes a day. With inflation and taxes rising, an online skill that you can monetize will save you financially. Here are a few skills out of thousands: social media management, Instagram, copywriting, digital marketing, and content creation. You decide at what price you want to sell your service. Drop a yes in the comments if you accept the challenge.
Yes, challenge accepted.
Disappear for 63 days and do these 6 things to become unrecognizable. 1, don't be on social media for more than 15 minutes a day. 2, spend at least 1 hour learning a new skill. 3, eliminate all excuses. 4, work out for 1 hour every day. 5, meditate for 10 minutes each day. 6, read 10 pages a day. Be asleep by 10 p.m. and up by 5 a.m. If you accept this challenge, comment ready.
Ready.
What if I told you that in just 90 days you could become unrecognizable to your current self? Not in theory, in reality. The way you move, the way you speak, the way you handle pressure. What if 3 months from now, the version of you who hesitates, who scrolls, who second guesses was gone, and in his place stood someone sharper, stronger, focused, a builder, a closer, a force? That's not a fantasy, that's a decision. And if you're serious about making the next 90 days the most powerful, most disciplined, most transformative season of your life, you're going to have to study this video from start to finish. To get the most out of it, watch it a couple of times, because this isn't about hype. This is about how to actually do it, step by step, ritual by ritual, mindset by mindset. The blueprint you've been waiting for is here. But let me be clear from the beginning. This isn't a motivational boost. This isn't a feel-good pump-up. This is war, a declaration against the old you, against the habits that keep you stuck, against the excuses you keep recycling like they're facts. 90 days, one decision, go all in, or stay average. Because here's the truth, 90 days isn't magic, it's math. 3 months of radical consistency is enough to build habits that rewire your identity. It's enough to compound small wins into unshakable momentum. It's enough to rise above 99% of the people sleepwalking through their routines, convincing themselves that someday is a real plan. But none of that happens unless you lock in, unless you eliminate distraction, unless you remove escape routes and treat this like your last chance to finally follow through. You've said you're ready before, but this time you prove it. And if you're serious about this path, then hit subscribe right now, because I'm going to be walking with you through the full journey. Not just today, but every step ahead. These aren't quick hits. These are deep dives, And if you stay locked in, if you truly commit, the world will not recognize the version of you that walks out on day 90. But it all starts here. You've got 90 days to flip the switch. And this video, this is where you burn the old blueprint. Let's build a new one and let's begin. A man who is truly decided burns his bridges. Not metaphorically, not half-heartedly, not with a backup plan hiding in his pocket. He removes the exit. He makes retreat impossible. And because of that decision, that real decision, he becomes someone else. Not later. Now, this is what it means to lock in. For 90 days, your life becomes narrow, focused, forged. Every day you stack proof that you are not who you used to be. And every day your brain rewires itself to believe it. There's psychology to this, hard science. Your brain operates through patterns, through repetition. Every time you make a choice, your mind carves a groove. Do it once, it's nothing. Do it twice, it remembers. Do it every day for 90 days without deviation, without apology, without negotiation. That becomes your identity. And once your identity shifts, you don't try anymore. You are. It's who you are to wake up early. It's who you are to go all in. It's who you are to choose discipline over comfort. This is why 90 days matters. Not because it's long enough to try something, but because it's long enough to become someone. And let's be real. This isn't about hype. This is about physics. Momentum. Most people never get momentum because they keep resetting. They do 3 days, then skip 1. They do a week, then fall off for 2. They're always starting over, always chasing the spark. They wait for motivation, but motivation is a liar.
It was.
Discipline, that's the truth. Because discipline doesn't ask how you feel. It doesn't ask if you're tired. It doesn't care what the weather is like or what your friends are doing. Discipline moves, and movement creates momentum. Momentum is what turns hard into automatic. It's what turns effort into flow. It's what separates the man who keeps restarting from the man who rises. Because once you cross a certain threshold, once the habits click, once the body adapts, once the mind sees proof, something flips. And now the work starts pulling you forward instead of pushing you back. But to get there, you've got to go through pain, through friction, through the part where it feels like it's not working. That's the barrier most never cross. But I want you to remember this. Resistance is not the enemy. It's the signal. It means you're evolving. Think about it. The muscles don't grow without tension. The skill doesn't sharpen without repetition. The identity doesn't shift without emotional friction. When it gets hard, when you want to stop, when the old habits start whispering, that's the edge. That's where most people fold. That's where you don't. Because you've decided. And a real decision is not about feeling good. It's about becoming great. Discomfort is the price of the next version of you. You will not get it without cost. You will not ease your way into transformation. You will pay for it in discipline, in focus, in energy. But once it's yours, it's yours. That identity becomes your armor. That mindset becomes your fuel. And from that point forward, everything changes. The man who locks in for 90 days doesn't come out the same because he's trained his brain to obey purpose, not mood. He's practiced showing up when no one's clapping. He's rewritten the story from I'm trying to I am. So this is the choice. Do you play with the idea of change or do you become it? Because when you go all in, when you remove the exit and burn the bridge, you force your nervous system to adapt, your environment to shift, your habits to bend toward the standard you just set. That's how identity is forged. Not in one day, but in 90 consecutive ones. So stop waiting for the path to feel smooth. It won't. It's not supposed to. The discomfort is not a red light. It's green. It's your signal to lean in, to keep going, to keep building. Because 90 days from now, if you stay locked in, you won't just feel different. You'll be different, and the world won't recognize you. But more importantly, neither will the man you used to be. There's a moment in every transformation where you stop asking, what should I do? And start demanding, What must be done? This is that moment. The first two parts of this video set the foundation. They lit the fire. But this is where we build the furnace. This is where we create a structure so strong, so focused, so unbreakable that failure becomes harder than success. Let me introduce you to the 90-day lock-in blueprint. It's simple, brutal, effective. It's not designed for ease. It's designed to make you evolve. These 90 days will be structured around 4 pillars, non-negotiable actions you will complete every single day. Each pillar is designed to sharpen a specific part of you. And when practiced together, day after day, they forge a version of you that's clearer, stronger, and more dangerous than anything you've been before. Let's go through each one.
Are you writing
Pillar
shit
1,
down?
mind. You can't outperform your own thoughts. Every day for the next 90 days, you will spend 1 full hour feeding your mind, deliberately. This is not passive content. This is focused input, reading high-quality books, reflecting deeply on your actions and thoughts, writing down insights, goals, or affirmations. This hour is about building perspective, not entertainment. It's time to download powerful software into your brain.
Yes. Okay. Lock in for 90 days, okay? Teach yourself something new. Learn a new skill. Like he said, read some very high intelligent books. Listen, The Power of Now, this is called The Power of Now by Eckhart Tolle. When I tell you that this book is helping me along my journey to learn to stay present, to realize that I am everything and everything is me, it's changing my perspective on life and who we are and what this place is. Find what works for you. Do what makes you happy. Do the changes, make the changes in your life to become the best version of you.
Stop trying to feel motivated. Train discipline instead. These are some quiet psychological upgrades, habits that quietly make you dangerous, and nobody teaches you. 8 ways. 1. Take cold showers. It sounds dumb until you realize you're teaching your brain to stay calm in discomfort. That's mental power. 2. Do mental math in your head, not for school, for sharpness. A lazy brain gets manipulated, a sharp one doesn't. 3. When you can't remember something, don't force it. Relax. Think about what you did right before. Memory comes back when you stop chasing it. 4. Before you answer anyone, pause. Silence makes people nervous. Get comfortable with it. Most arguments die when you don't react immediately. And 5 is one that most people miss. Your brain only understands pictures. What I mean is, if you can't picture it, then you don't understand it. So, visualize everything. Money, goals, outcomes. Make it real in your head first. 6, if someone's trying to trap you in a conversation, change the story. Totally. Redirect the energy. Control attention or attention controls you. 7, if you're walking through a crowd and you're in a rush, don't weave, don't hesitate. Lock your eyes at a point like above people's head and just stay on that spot and walk fast like you're late. Humans subconsciously move out of the way of focused people. They will part automatically, every time. And number 8, I think this is number 8. Anyway, stop trying to win arguments. Here's a trick. Agree. Let them win. Nod. Say, you're right. You're right. Their ego relaxes, the fight dies, and you walk away with your time and your energy intact. You don't actually really have to agree. I mean, it doesn't matter. Like, why waste your time just arguing and arguing? Just say, okay, yeah, you're right. Arguing wastes power. Indifference ends it instantly. Just be indifferent about a lot more things in your life too, but just try to just be indifferent. You don't love it, you don't hate it, you're indifferent, you don't care. Listen to me. Come here. Most people stay weak because they just live their life on autopilot. Train your mind, or someone else will control it. You have to train your mind, okay? You have to make yourself into the person that you want to be. Decide, this is who I want to be, and train your mind to be that person, okay? Save this post so that you can go back to it whenever you need it. Save this video. Most people aren't ready for it. And share it quietly, selectively. This isn't for everyone. Comment the key emoji if you caught this. But, anywho, love you. Mwah.
I love you too, sis. If you're watching this, I know you're ready. My people are ready.
3 habits that will make you unrecognizable in 90 days. Let's get into this video. First thing is waking up with intention. What that means, waking up knowing you have something to do. You have something to do is like you waking up knowing I gotta work out today, gotta handle my business, gotta hop on these calls. Let's get up, let's go. You get fully dressed and you go handle your business. That's waking up with intention. So that's the first thing you need to do. Second thing goes into waking up with your intention, which is working on your craft daily. When you wake up with intention, you waking up knowing you finna work on your craft daily. You need to start building the habit daily of you working on your craft. Do not skip a day. I don't care for what excuse it is. I don't care what it's about. Do not skip a day. You work on your craft every day, or at least something to better your craft every day. Like it can be communication, whatever. Break all the old habits. So number 3 really is cut your old version off so you can benefit your future self. You gotta cut away all them old habits and build new ones. The only way to kill old habits is by building new ones and actually doing the new ones instead of going back to the old ones. That's the third one.
Okay, here's every single thing I'd recommend if you want to have a massive glow up for summer and you're not afraid of being a little unhinged. I can guarantee you that if you follow my advice, you will get results, so keep watching. Number 1, we're going to start walking 12,000 steps minimum every single day. It's easiest if you get it knocked out first thing in the morning. You can at least get like 30 to 60 minutes on a treadmill. My personal preference is 90 minutes a day. We're going to cut out all processed food, all fast food, all inflammatory food. This is going to include gluten, dairy, fast food. Okay, we're not going to be getting anything from a drive-through for the next month. We're also going to be cutting out sugar. Sugar causes so much inflammation in our body, and we glow up so much by just removing that one thing. We are going to prioritize getting as much protein and collagen as possible in each of our meals. We're going to have 3 meals a day, so breakfast is going to be after hydration but before coffee. We're going to be leaving at least 4 hours between each meal so that we can fully digest and not get super bloated. It's also going to help if you're in a calorie deficit and you want to lose a little bit of body fat. We're also going to be eating our dinner every single evening before 7 p.m. So we're going to be going to bed in like a semi-fasted state. It's going to help you lose weight. If that's not your goal, it's still going to help make you less bloated every single morning. You also get deeper sleep when you're not going to bed like super full and actively digesting a bunch of food. Every morning on an empty stomach, we're going to be drinking 32 ounces of lemon water. Then we are going to be having 8 ounces of pure organic whole leaf aloe vera juice. It should have 0 calories and 0 grams of sugar. It's going to be super good for your gut health and it makes your skin glow. We're also going to be having 1 tablespoon of chia seeds soaked in water. That is going to help us meet our fiber goal each day, and it's going to keep your tummy flat and keep everything moving. We are going to have a morning skincare routine and an evening skincare routine. I know we are all busy, but we are going to find the time. We are going to make sure that we are giving our skin some love first thing in the day. We want to be prioritizing vitamin C in the morning. We're also going to be putting on our SPF, moisturizing. We are also going to be doing gua sha and facial like sculpting massage. Okay, so you want to be bringing everything up and out from the center of your face out and down through the neck. Okay, anything you can be doing to bring blood flow and lymphatic drainage into your face is going to make you look better. It is going to snatch your face. We're going to make sure that we are in bed every single night before 10 p.m. We're going to be sleeping with mouth tape on a silk pillowcase with a silk eye mask. We're going to be putting castor oil in our belly button every single evening before sleep and taking magnesium glycinate to help get deeper sleep every single night. We're going to start training our posture every single day. So we're going to use a resistance band to open our shoulders and neck. If you don't have a resistance band, you can literally just take like an old long wool sock or something that you don't care about very much and just stretch it above your head. We're going to be investing in a blue light device. I use the Light Stim for acne. This is going to help get rid of any hormonal breakouts that you have, or really just any acne that's on your face. Also going to be using topical azelaic acid on any acne breakout spots. We are also going to be using a red light device to help boost collagen production in our face and neck. Finally, we are going to be switching all of our skincare and hair care products, except for those that you absolutely swear by that work so well for you. If there's something that's just meh and it's not getting you results, switch it for a Korean skincare or hair care product. I swear, most of them are available on Amazon. Korean beauty care is so much more advanced and effective than all of the things that I've tried in the United States. So if something is not working for you, I would try upgrading your skincare regimen and hair care regimen to all K beauty products. We're really going to prioritize taking care of our hair. Okay, so we're going to be massaging our scalp before every single shower with oil. We're going to be oiling our hair from root to tip. I use jojoba oil because it's not super sticky and it washes out really easily. It's going to help keep moisture in your hair. We're going to be using a deep conditioning treatment after every hair wash in the shower, and then topping it all off with a hair gloss. Lastly, mindset is going to be your number one most important thing. If you believe that you are capable and deserving of leveling up in every single aspect of your life, you will make it happen. So you're going to start off every single morning writing 10 things that you're grateful for and 10 goals that you have for yourself. They don't have to be aesthetic, physical goals. Any kind of goal that you want. It's just getting your brain in the habit of thinking of everything that is going right in your life with gratitude and everything that you are continuing to work on that you deserve. Also, if you have any questions, just comment them below. I always answer. So I love talking to you guys, and have an amazing day. Bye.
3 meals a day is gluttony. We do not eat 3 meals a day.
I don't care how much potential you have. I don't care how gifted, anointed, or called you think you are. If you can't learn to be consistent when it's boring, when it's hard, when no one's watching, you will never build anything that lasts, because talent without discipline is a loud distraction. Some of you are waiting on God to move, and He's waiting on you to grow up. You don't need another confirmation. You need to confront the fact that you're inconsistent. You keep praying for overflow but can't even manage what you already have. Faith without works is dead. You say you're hungry for change but keep choosing comfort. Growth isn't supposed to feel good. You will not always be motivated. You will not always be inspired. But if you want to see fruit, you have to stay planted even when it's dry. And until you master that, you will keep mistaking seasons of testing for seasons of being stuck.
I love that. Yes.
People will begin to go like, why are you doing this? This sounds so unreasonable. This seems so rigid. This seems so out of character for who you are. Yes, it is out of character because I'm becoming 2.0, motherfucker. I'm becoming a higher version of myself. I want to become the man that my children look up to and idealize. I want to become a role model. I want to be able to impact and influence and inspire people.
Yes, bro, that was on point right there.
I'm gonna hold your hand when I say this. A lot of you are not where you want to be when it comes to your health and fitness goals because you cannot stay consistent for 90 days. You would literally be unrecognizable if you did these 8 things for 90 days. Woke up every morning by 7 a.m., went to bed by 10 p.m., lifted weights 4 times a week. You ate 30 to 50 grams of protein per meal, got in at least 10,000 steps in a day, ate a 90% whole food diet, hydrated every morning with salt and electrolytes, took magnesium, creatine, and vitamin D3, K2. You would be unrecognizable. You literally have nothing to lose if you are not happy where you stand right now in your fitness journey. Track it. Whatever gets measured gets done. God bless y'all. Have an amazing day.
I hope you're writing this stuff down.
The go-to saying for me is, sometimes growth is just a big trust fall into who you're becoming. And sometimes you just have to embrace that dream and that vision of who you want to become. And don't hesitate. Just dive. That would be my advice. Just dive.
Tiny changes add up to a surprising or remarkable degree. So the math of this, if you get 1% better each day for a year, so 1.01 to the 365th power, you get 37.78 times better by the end of the year. And that's really what getting 1% better is about. It's this emphasis on trajectory rather than position.
Go read Atomic Bomb.
I'm going to speak on this real quick, then I'm going to be over and done.
If you're seeing this today and you believe in God, whatever you do, just do yourself a favor and listen. I'm going to hold your hands when I say this because your life depends on it. Don't scroll. Just hear me out. Listen. Why is no one talking about the benefits of fasting? We listen, we don't judge. I'm going to give you a quick story time on how God changed my outlook on life. Your life can change within a second. Your life can change in less than 60 seconds. Are you hearing me?
Yes, ma'am.
Follow me on this. If you're a Jesus believer, if you're a Jesus follower, you know about what I'm talking about. But just in case you don't know, we listen, we don't judge.
Yes, we don't judge.
I was today years old when I learned fasting will change your life. Fasting will change the quality of life that you are offered. Listen, I feel like I'm on cloud nine. You name it. Listen, calm down. I can't help it. Fasting will change your mindset of life. Fasting will open doors you never thought could be open. Can I talk to you? Fasting will change your life. Listen, a quick story time. I felt lost. I felt heartbroken. I felt isolated. I felt like life was lifing. Life was setting me every way but loose. I feel like the whole world was closing in on me. I just felt not okay. Is it okay for me to say that? I felt like everything and everyone was turning against me. Nothing was working out for my good. I felt like the tables of favor were turning upside out. Okay? Can I talk to you? Listen, I went on a 3-day fasting, okay? And can I shock you? After that fasting ended, my life has never been the same. Fasting is not an option. Fasting is a requirement. Can I talk to you? Listen, if nothing else, make sure you're listening to me, okay? You know when your life is going to change? Your life is going to change when you're sick and tired of being sick and tired and you finally do something different than what you're used to.
Yes, ma'am.
That's when your life is going to change. Your life is going to change when you learn to be disciplined. And when you're disciplined, discipline goes a long way. If you want to offer yourself stability, learn to be disciplined. Learn to be disciplined and grant yourself a better reality. Your life, your health will thank you for it. If nothing else, make sure you're listening, okay? I can't stress this enough. I can't overemphasize this. My life has never been the same after a 3-day fasting, okay? And listen, we don't judge.
Hey, we listen,
I was
we don't
this
judge.
big. I was this big when I learned that fasting can change your life. Listen to me. If nothing else, I hope this comes across you. And I hope you watch this until the end. If ever you're going to watch a full TikTok, please let it be this one. If nothing else, okay? Learn to fast. Fasting is not an option. It is a requirement. If you want a financial breakthrough, if you want to heal your gut, come on, somebody, I'm not talking to you.
Hey.
If you want to change your life, if you want a better career, if you want to heal yourself from a sickness, if you want to heal yourself from mental depression, mental anxiety, you name it, whatever, honey, we listen, we don't judge, okay? If you want to save yourself the stress, the trauma, and the drama, fast. And if you don't know how to fast, I'm going to tell you how to do it, okay? Go to God in prayer. It's nobody's business but your own. Go to God in prayer and say, God, teach me how to fast. Teach me how to fast to establish me in your will and your way. Teach me how to fast to change my life. Teach me how to fast to heal my body. Teach me how to fast to heal me from mental depression. Listen, go to God in prayer and ask God for what you want. The Bible says, seek ye first the kingdom of God. Am I talking to you? Knock and ask and it shall be given. So what are you doing? If you're not praying, that's not a flex, and you're missing out. You're missing out, baby doll. And even if you don't want to be my baby doll, that's okay, honey. Go to God in prayer. Change your life. Your life is going to change when you simply develop the habit of fasting. Fasting and discipline go hand in hand. If you want to be rich, fast. And stand a position in prayer. Pray in and out of season. Pray like your life depends on it, honey. God is about to blow your mind. I'm going to say that real slow. God is about to blow your mind. God will do it for you. God will fix it for you. All you got to do is trust God and trust the process of God, honey. Can I talk to you? Can I tell you how I'm feeling after a 3-day fast, honey? My body feels good. My gut health is good. Listen, my mental health is good. My depression is gone. My worrying, my doubt is gone. Honey, 100% of your problem will be solved after fasting. Remember, I told you so if nothing else. Okay? 100% of your problems will be solved after fasting. Yes. Be on fire for God. Be in love with God. Choose God again and again and again. Because when you choose God, you'll get all the benefits of life. Listen. Everything in God is good. Everything in God is kindness. Everything in God is peace and love, honey. And if that's not enough for you to do some fasting, honey, then I don't know what will. But remember, I said, if nothing else, listen to this and follow for more. Until next time, remember, I love you, but God loves you even more. Listen to that again. Okay?
Too, sis.
Promise me you will. Do some fasting. Change your life. Change your story. Until next time, bye.
Just fast. She's not wrong. When you trust
If you want
God,
the greatest glow up of your entire life, I mean literally become unrecognizable, okay? Not just physically, I'm talking in your bank account, in your romance, everything in life. And the secret is to create an alter ego. Future version of you in your vision board, you are now going to start role-playing your life as her. Every single day, you're gonna write a diary entry from your alter ego. Like, today I woke up in my floor-to-ceiling window apartment. I'm heading into my dream job. My chauffeur is picking me up. You're going to literally pretend you are already her. Actually, what's gonna happen is you're gonna start moving, acting, breathing, thinking like her. You're gonna have the confidence like her. Life will literally change within days. You're gonna notice the way men approach you is different. You're gonna notice the way people respect you is different because your self-concept is shifting. My favorite way to do this, and the easiest way, by using the app I built you, and it's called Stella, and it's basically custom audios every single day from your future self who's already that alter ego. The future version of you who's jet setting to St. Tropez, the future version of you who has a man who worships her, the future version of you who's going viral on TikTok.
Pointing to a tiny island chain off the coast of Japan. We're going there next. It is not a question of if or how. It is simply a matter of when. 7 figures in 24 hours.
The app is called Stella. Go check it.
Ooh, Stella. I might go check that out.
For the next 60 days, become addicted to these 5 habits, and you'll be unrecognizable by the end of February 2024. Number 1. Every morning and night, write a list of the things you are grateful for. This will raise your vibration so you can attract more things to be grateful for. Number 2. Spend at least 15 minutes every day visualizing your desires as if they are a present fact. Number 3. Wake up 20 minutes earlier and meditate every single morning. Number 4. Throughout the day, act as if you already are the person who has everything you desire to have. Number 5. Repeat positive affirmations for your desires throughout the day, or use the app INSTA-TOK to do this the effortless way. If you accept this challenge, comment I accept, and let's get started.
I accept. Hey, I accept all of them.
You can completely reinvent yourself and become unrecognizable in as little as like 6 months, okay? The amount that you can change your life, you can change your body, you can make these transformations in your life if you just locked in, if you were just focused and you showed up and you were consistent and you were disciplined. If you just did that consistently for 6 months, you would not recognize yourself. But nobody wants to trust the process that long. And everybody's like, well, 6 months is such a long time. Is it really? Because you know what? The time is going to pass anyways. The time is literally going to pass anyways. In 6 months, it will be 6 months from now. You cannot stop the time. You cannot slow it down. You cannot get the time back. So what are you going to do with your time? Just lock in. Trust the process. Put the work in, and you will completely transform your body. Stop wondering if it doesn't work, because what if it does? What if it literally changes everything about your life, about your confidence, about your mental health, emotional health? Everything can change in as little as just a few months. You just need to do it. You need to show up. You need to show up for yourself. You need to be committed to yourself. You need to lock the fuck in.
Bro, I love that. Yes, lock in, man.
One sermon, one podcast, one personal development teaching, 2 gospel songs, 30 minutes of reading a book, and 30 minutes of reading the Bible will put you ahead of 99% of people. You know why? Because you are going to be filtering out all the fluff and all the BS that's floating around in your brain, because you're only going to be spending your time consuming things that are going to uplift you, motivate you, and move you forward and spiritually enrich you. This is exactly what you need. You are spending so much of your time consuming things that absolutely just flat out don't matter, that are not helping you to move forward, that are not pushing you closer to God, that are not helping you to manage your finances better, that are not helping you to be a better person in terms of relationships, in terms of friendships. You can fix all of these things by simply just changing the tune and changing the station of what's playing in your head. And this is exactly why I created the #1 mindset product in the world, because I want to see you win, and it's not hard. I went an entire year without listening to secular music, and I'm doing it again for another whole entire year. Fortunately for you, it'll only take you 90 days to rewire your brain. You probably don't believe me, so let me show you. This is the Mindful Vibes Workbook, the best-selling mindset product on the market. Let me show you what's inside. Not only do I give you clear instructions on how to use this book, I also give you hand-picked resources, okay? Podcasts, books, sermons, gospel songs, personal development teachings. I give you everything you need to be successful, and I also give you warnings of what's going to happen when you spend all your time listening to things that are going to uplift you, motivate you, and move you forward spiritually in your relationship with God. It's honestly so simple. Every single day you're going to complete these same activities, and then you're going to come over here and journal and reflect. That's it. That's all. It's so simple, y'all. My book has helped people to overcome feelings of anxiety, depression, overstimulation, mental burnout, disconnection from God, frustration, anger, sadness, confusion, lust, all of the above. If you're someone that's looking for a 90-day reset and a 90-day mental level up, I suggest that you go ahead and grab this book now, not later. We're not waiting until January 1st to change our lives.
I love that. That was a really good idea.
Okay, so your #1 mission in this life, before any other mission or before you go try and do anything else, is you need to figure out what you need to do to be fully okay with who you are, right? You need to figure out what blockages you have about how you view yourself, right? Because your authentic self is your greatest gift to the world. And there was a moment when you were younger and you were fully authentic, that you expressed your feelings and your emotions and your thoughts and your opinions, and you wore funny clothes and you sung and you danced and you looked in the mirror and you didn't see anything wrong or different about you. And somewhere along the way, someone stole your authenticity. They told you to dim your light, and you started to become a character. You started to become this facade. You started to put on a mask for your school, your friends, your family, your society, and you lost your way to your authentic self. And so as you go inward and start to heal yourself, you realize that anything you don't like about yourself is because other people told you you shouldn't like it about yourself. You started to believe the lies they were telling you, that you looked different, that you were weird, that you sounded different. And so when you start to heal, you're just exhausted from being this character for everyone else but yourself. And in a world where we're trying to be liked by everyone, we are unable to be loved by anyone. And so we are on an inward journey to find this authenticity, this genuineness, and to reveal our true selves. And figuring it out, what it is that you need to do to be okay with being you. I love you guys. Peace.
That's exactly how you do it. That's exactly.
This is going to blow your mind. In a minute, I'm going to put you into a state where you quantum leap into your most authentic self. Why is someone who teaches people how to reverse autoimmunity even talking about this, because it's part and parcel of the same thing. Do you have partners, friends, family where you feel you're not able to really speak your truth? Understand that there are parts of you that don't feel it's safe to really state what you feel or what you believe. And so we're going to do some really deep work now. So make sure you're somewhere quiet, somewhere you're not operating any machinery, flying a plane, driving a car, and we'll begin. So close your eyes, and I want you to focus on the ambient sounds around you. Maybe that's the sound of the road. Maybe it's the sound of birdsong. Maybe it's people talking. I want you to focus on that direction and where you are, the direction of all of the ambient sound. And imagine that your ears are listening in the present. And your ears can detach, just like a pair of earmuffs. And I want you to send those detached ears off in the direction of the ambient sound. So they are just listening to what is happening in that direction. And so know that I am talking to your subconscious mind now, not you in the present. And I am talking to your higher self. Your higher self is your true self. It is your truest essence. It is your soul. It is the purest form of you. And your subconscious mind is made up of all of the parts from your past. It is shaped by all of your experiences. And so it's likely that your subconscious mind and your higher self are not aligned. And so we are going to merge the two together so that all of their differences will disappear. And so I'm inviting your subconscious mind to put forward a version of you that feels that they cannot speak their truth. A version of you that feels that they are unable to voice what's truly theirs, what they truly believe. It may be someone that you see, it may be an age that you can clearly see, or it may just be a feeling. And see if you can lean in to the experiences of this age, this part of you that has been put forward. And if you can't visualize them, just see if you can feel the feelings of that part of you and the reasons as to why they feel unable to voice what they believe. And really focus on those feelings now. And now I invite you to overlay on top of them your higher self, the best, purest, wisest version of you. This may look just like you. This may look like a translucent, spirit-like version of you, or it may just be a feeling of complete clarity and wisdom. If you're not able to visualize, focus on the feeling of complete truth, clarity and wisdom, and lean into that feeling and overlay that on top, and really feel that serenity and calmness and clarity, and go back to that part that is underneath, that version of you, and try and revisit those feelings of why they are unable to speak their truth. Try and go back to that part of you and feel their feelings and visit the reasons why it's not safe for them to voice who they are. And then immediately overlay your higher self again, right on top. Straight away focus on that feeling of clarity, of wisdom, of strength. Feel their inner knowledge, feel their power. Feel that innate wisdom, that innate self-belief, that innate sense of direction. Hold that feeling, and then go straight back down to that version of you underneath, and see if you can access their feelings again. See if you can access that self-doubt, that fear to speak. Can you access those feelings? And really try and focus in on those feelings. Really try and heighten them in your body. See if you can access any of those feelings of perhaps not feeling worthy to speak. And then switch back to your higher self and focus on that feeling of clarity, of strength, of light, of wisdom. This feeling that you have all the answers and every right to speak them. And know that this truth has overridden the part of you below, and it has merged with that part and updated that part. And so that part of you now is carrying the light and the clarity of your higher self. And feel this knowledge is pooling inside of you like a bright light, and it is filling up your chest cavity, and it's filling up your entire body, and it is pouring this knowledge of the safety to speak your truth and your wisdom throughout your whole body. And it's filling it with a bright light, and that bright light is traveling through your whole body, down your arms, down your legs, and up into your brain. And so you are just a beacon of bright light. And if you put your hands on your heart, you can feel this bright light inside of you. And as you do this, you can feel your ears coming back to you, and the world is coming back to you, and you are still holding this bright light inside of you as you're coming back to your present. And you can give your fingers a little bit of movement, and your shoulders and your arms a bit of movement. And then when you feel ready, you can bring yourself back into the room. Let me know in the comments how it felt for you. What parts did you access? You need to do it 3 times to really make a difference, but you may even feel changes after the first time. So drop me a note and let me know how it feels, and I'm here for any questions.
Wow.
Studies show that the highest vibration that a human can give off is authenticity. It's higher than gratitude, it's higher than love, it's higher than acceptance. Authenticity is the top one, and I'll explain why I think that is. I think it is because when you are authentically you, you're not looking for validation outside of you. You realize that everything that you need is in here, because that's true. You're not staying in a city that you hate because you feel like other people will like you being there. You're not staying in a job you hate because you think other people are going to praise you. You're not playing hard to get with that boy and not being yourself and not operating as yourself and listening to dating gurus on TikTok. You're not doing stuff like that because you know that the person that you are is so incredible. You don't need to search for things outside of you. You don't need to play a certain role in people's heads. Everyone's playing a role in your head. They're auditioning for you.
Oh, that's right, sis.
Do you understand what I'm saying? When you move authentically, everything starts to fall into place because it's stuff that's made for you. It's dreams and goals that are going to be given to you, not anybody else. And I know someone's like, well, how do I move authentically? Sit with yourself and figure out who you would be without a car, without a job, without money, without anybody. If you could just float around, who would you be? What would you value? How would you think? How would you behave? That's your authentic self. The person that comes out first, your first instinct. That's your authenticity right there. That's your authenticity. Follow that. I'm telling you. And please, if you're manifesting an SP, please stop trying to play hard to get. Holy crap.
Stop playing hard to get.
To be authentic means to be the most unapologetic version of your true self. You don't have to like everything that everyone else likes. You don't have to do everything that everyone else does. And you especially don't have to be accepted by everyone you come across. All you have to do to be authentically you is to accept the beautiful things you hold. Ignore anyone who tells you that you shouldn't be who you are. You were made this way for a reason, and you are here for a reason. Don't forget that.
Don't forget it, friend. I love you.
The highest frequency, authenticity. Being truly authentic is one of the greatest keys to attracting everything you desire. When you are genuinely yourself, without being influenced by others or societal expectations, and you stay true to your values, your energy flows freely. It aligns with what the universe has in store for you. So being yourself is the highest frequency you can emit.
Authenticity is the highest vibrating. It's the highest vibrating.
Fastest way to read a human being.
Love is the second.
Number one way is to keep one question in your head. It is, what does this person want me to feel about them? And what do they want me to notice? Because everyone wears some kind of a mask. The mask is made up of the things that this person built to conceal shame. And shame today is institutionalized. It's a public weapon to use shame. So shame creates cognitive dissonance, which is a mental discomfort. Mental discomfort says, I don't want to be this uncomfortable in front of people. That creates a mask. So we wear these personas and these masks to cover up something.
It's time to take the mask off.
To awaken to what you are, you must first forget what you think you are. To know joy, you must first taste sorrow. To uncover strength, you must first experience weakness. To understand peace, you must sit in the storm. To cultivate wisdom, you must first stumble in ignorance. To truly connect, you must embrace solitude. To evolve, you must surrender to change. And to rewrite your story, you must first realize you are the author. Most people spend their lives resisting the very experiences that shape them. But life, in its infinite wisdom, does not grant light without shadow, nor growth without discomfort. The ocean does not resist the tide, nor does the seed resist the breaking of its shell. Likewise, you are not here to cling, but to flow, to dissolve and become, to lose yourself so that you may finally remember who you are.
So a few videos ago, there was a video where this girl, she was angry, she was pissed off in the middle of the road, there's all kinds of traffic, and she comes running at this guy's car and busts his windshield and then takes off running. And in that video, I had made the comment that it went something like this. Had she did some shit like that to me, she wouldn't have made it to that car. She wouldn't have gotten that car. I was implying I'd have put it on her. And when I watched that video, I was very disappointed in myself because I know better. I don't know what that girl was going through. But I am wise enough to know that when people behave in a destructive, angry manner, it's because there's something going on inside of them. That girl was so hurt and so broken inside. It made her behave wild. And I was ashamed, not ashamed, but I was disappointed in myself because why would I even make that comment? That girl is going to have enough consequences. She's going to have to deal with whatever she's got to deal with. Why would I add anything to that? Why would I want to add more to her? It's not okay. It's about growing. It's about leveling up, committing to being the best you. And that includes when people lash out at you, we don't react. We know why they're behaving that way. We are fully comprehensive of where they are mentally. When you do the work within yourself, when you do heal those parts of yourself that used to respond out of anger and whose actions and habits were so wrong, you're able to see that in other people. You're able to see why they are behaving that way or why they're saying those things or why they're treating you like that. You see right through it. You see right through it. You feel their pain and you give them grace. You give them grace. I just wanted to share that.
Many people don't know who they really are. They have a
disconnected understanding of self. In fact, research shows that only 10 to 15% of people have true self-awareness. And I see this constantly when navigating conflict with people. We like to believe that who we are when we're calm and composed is our truest self, but your complete self isn't just who you are when everything is going smoothly. It's also who you are under pressure when things aren't going so well. We present a version of ourselves that's polished, agreeable, and measured because that's what the world expects of us. We wear a mask in a process called impression management, but some of us wear the mask for so long that it starts to feel like the only real version of us. And then stress, pressure, conflict, and adversity reveal what's behind the mask. And it's what's behind the mask that makes conflict hard. The lost composure, the proclivity to curse people out, controlling tendencies, self-defenses, all of that stuff comes out. That's the other side of you. If calm and composed were the only character traits you had, you'd be great at conflict management. But you're human, which means your emotions, your preferences, your judgments, your fears, and bad habits all come out under pressure. And if you only define yourself by who you are when things are easy, you miss out on understanding the real you who shows up when life gets hard. We all have a light side and a dark side, and you need to know them both because they're both on the inside and both can come out when things get hard.
Yes. Yes, exactly. Exactly, man.
Gary says there are 4 characteristics of an authentically empowered person. The first is humility.
Humbleness. Humbleness is realizing that everybody's life is as difficult as yours.
Oh, that's good, Gary.
Mm-hmm.
That's really good.
No one goes through this earth school easily or smoothly. So be compassionate with yourself and be compassionate with others. That's humbleness. That's realizing that everyone is a great soul like you and everyone is struggling like you.
An authentically empowered person is one who forgives.
When you forgive, you put down a heavy weight that you've been carrying. When you forgive, you lighten yourself up. The person that you forgive may not even know that you've forgiven him or her. You don't forgive for someone else. You forgive for yourself, because when you don't forgive, it's like wearing sunglasses that make the world look dark and gruesome. And you insist upon seeing the world through those glasses, and you insist that everybody else see the world that way too. And when you forgive, you take off the glasses.
An authentically empowered person has clarity.
Clarity is realizing that you are in the earth school and your experience is tailor-suited for you. If you are black, if you are yellow, if you are white, red, brown, male, female, your experience is suited for you, your parents, your siblings, everything. You are not a victim. There is no such thing as a victim. This is clarity. Clarity is seeing that we are immortal souls, or put whatever word you want on that. More than our bodies, more than our minds. That we are waking up to that. And we are waking up to it in a world that is filled with brutality, in which life is a cheap commodity. Now, what are you going to do about it? There's one place where you can do a tremendous amount about it, and that is in yourself.
An authentically empowered person lives in love.
Love is the 4th characteristic. Love is not an emotional state, and it's not sentimentalism. When you realize that every starving mother with starving children is your mother, and those children are your children, that is love. When you realize that every person who cries hurts, that's love.
Listen, man, yes, all of it. All of it.
The only way you escape competition is through authenticity, because no one can outdo you at being you.
I know that's right, brother.
The only way you escape competition is through authenticity, because no one can outdo you at being you. The only way that you escape competition is through authenticity, because no one can outdo you at being you. So many people are out here trying to be the next somebody else, studying other people's moves, copying other people's style, trying to steal somebody else's success formula. But here's what people like that don't understand. The moment that you stop competing and start being, you've already won. While people are exhausting themselves trying to be the 2.0 version of someone else, you need to be focused on being the 1.0 version of you. That version is unreplicatable. That is your superpower. What feels like play to you looks like work to them, and you're doing it effortlessly because it's natural. They're doing it forcefully because it's learned. Listen very, very closely. Your competition is not other people. It's this fake version of yourself that you think that you need to be. The game will change for you when you realize that nobody can beat you at being you. They can copy your moves, but they can't copy your essence. They can study your strategy, but they cannot steal your soul. So stop competing and start being. This is how you'll win. I'm just the messenger.
I love you, brother, but we're being the 2.0 versions of ourselves.
So they did a study where love was not the highest vibration on the planet.
What is?
Authenticity.
Take a guess. What did you think? Would it be...
Well, it's not anger.
It's not anger. It's not hate.
Authenticity, baby.
But it's something close to love?
Yes. Something close to love.
I don't know. What can be better than love?
Authenticity. So the highest vibration on the planet, or on these analysis of human energy fields and beings, was authenticity. So when a person was being true to themselves or in an authentic state of speaking or creating, you know, like creation is one of the highest things. I mean, I think we came here to create. I think that's the purpose of being human, is to manifest something, manifest physical things, manifest, and I don't mean like acquiring things. I mean like creating art, creating homes, building clay sculptures, or writing or singing or dancing, like any type of things that's originating from your core. So authenticity, which I think is parallel to love in the sense that when you're in a state of self-love and you're being authentic, there's nothing greater.
That's powerful.
Nothing better than being authentically yourself. Just be.
Did you sometimes know that you're not being authentic? Because I sure did. I didn't know why I was choosing not to be authentic. If I wasn't even choosing it. I just wasn't, but something in me knew. Well, here's the question. Who inside us knows? Only that authentic self. That's always there. And so I say to people, don't try and look for the authentic self. Just notice when you're not authentic. Just notice when you're not saying no. When there's a no that wants to be said. Just see where you're not saying yes. But there's a yes that wants to be said inside you. Notice the impact on you. When you don't assert your true self, how do you feel afterwards? Resentful, ashamed, or tired, or whatever. So notice the difficulty being authentic and ask yourself, well, what is the belief that I'm carrying that if I'm authentic, then what? So just by asking those questions, you're strengthening, you're empowering that authentic self.
Pay attention to yourself.
So I recently found out about this story where there was this guy who, you know, he no longer wanted to be here. So he antidepressants. Then, right after doing that, he realizes, I actually do want to be alive. So he called the paramedics, they come get him, rush him to the hospital, and they see that his heart rate is really, really high, and his blood pressure is super duper low. So that's what happens like right before he's about to die. They go through his medical file, and turns out the guy was on placebo pills. A placebo is just a fake pill that they give you and convince you that it's real, because your body will have a real reaction to whatever you believe is true, even if it's fake. This is why if you think about food right now, you'll feel hungry. So if our body can react like that, why don't we just start focusing more on the good instead of the bad?
Yes, I know that's right. Yes. What you believe.
When you change the way you look at things, the things you look at change. Albert Einstein once observed that you have the most fundamental and major decision that you have to make in your life is this: do I live in a friendly or a hostile universe? Which is it? Is it a universe that is filled with hostility and anger and people wanting to hate each other and people wanting to kill each other? Is that what you see? Because when you see the world that way, that's exactly what you will create for yourself in your life. This is from great scientific minds. And the interesting thing is that this is not just a clever play on words, that when you change the way you look at things, the things you look at change. It's actually a very scientific thing, and I'm going to show you that in just a moment. I'd like you to imagine the following scene. You're in your house. You've got your car keys in your hand. The lights go out. Power failure. You can't see a thing. You stumble around in your living room and you drop your keys. And you look around for a moment and you realize that you're never going to find them in the dark. But you look outside and you notice that the street lights are on. So in your mind, a light bulb goes off. I'm not going to sit around here in the dark and grope around looking for my keys when there's a light on outside. I'm going to go out here under the street light and I'm going to look for my keys. Why are you laughing? This makes a lot of sense. So you're out here and you're groping around and you're looking for your keys and you're looking and looking, and your neighbor comes along and says, "What happened, Wayne?" "Well, I dropped my keys." "Oh, I'll help you look for them." And the two of us are now down here looking for our keys. And looking, finally he says to me, "Excuse me, but where did you drop your keys?" "Well, I dropped them in the house." He said, "You mean to tell me that you dropped your keys in the house and you're looking for them out here in the streetlight? Doesn't make any sense." And I said, "Well, it doesn't make any sense to grope around in the dark when there's light out here." Now you laugh and you think how silly that is, but isn't that exactly what we do when we have a problem, a difficulty, a struggle that is located inside and we're looking for the solution outside?
What? Bro. That was fire. That was fire.
It takes so much strength to be a positive person. It takes so much to really change your mindset. And I don't want anybody to take me back to a level that I leveled up from. And I feel like a lot of times people that be trying to hurt me, they only hurt. So why would I try to hurt them even more? I'm in a happy place. I don't want to hurt you.
No, that's right. Yes. Yes.
If you're worried about your income or your future, you're concentrating on the wrong end of the scale. Look at the other end. Concern yourself only with increasing your service, with becoming great where you are, and your income and your future will take care of themselves.
That, my friends, is the law of attraction. Whatever you focus on is what you are going to experience in your life. So if you choose to focus on the negative things, that's what you're going to manifest in your life. If you choose to focus on need and want and lack, you are going to have need and want and lack. No matter how much you think you want to be rich. "Oh, I don't want to be in this situation, but it sucks." Stop focusing on how shitty the situation is and start focusing on how you want the situation to be. You saw that video with that guy taking the placebo pills. That's just like the video I showed with the prisoner, that they told him he was going to get bit by a snake that was very venomous and was going to kill him. And they covered his head and then they pricked him with 2 needles that they didn't let the snake bite him. And he ended up dying within minutes because he believed that that snake bit him. That is how powerful our mind is. We have been lied to about who we are and the power that we have within us. It's time to wake up to that power. It's time to take back what is ours. It is time to rise above and be great. And we all have the potential to do it. We just have to do the uncomfortable work. There's no shortcuts. You don't get to take the short way. You don't get to go through the cuts. Gotta go the long way. You gotta do the uncomfortable work. But it won't be uncomfortable forever. And once you get past that uncomfortableness, life is so beautiful. Not saying that you'll never face challenges, but you don't look at challenges as problems anymore. you see them as opportunities to grow and to be great and to rise above. And we can do this. Together, we will change the world. Thank you for tuning in to Lady Boss Energy, where we uplift, motivate, and inspire each other to get our shit together. If you haven't already, please like, comment, and subscribe. And if you know somebody who you think would enjoy watching us, share it with them. I hope you have an amazing 24 and the best 7 yet. And the divine will radiate love and kindness and compassion and abundance and peace and joy and all the things over your life. Today, tomorrow, and forever. Till I see you on the next one, I love you.